Welcome back, guys. So I just wanted to really talk with you a little bit on a spiritual tip. So welcome back to Goddess Nakalan. If you're new here to the channel, um, I'm trying to do my best to be here as digital, do my due diligence diligently, be present. But I don't know. No, a lot of the new people wouldn't know. But when I first started on the channel, I had a lot of situations going on with my teenager. And I was very transparent and open book about my situation with her. And she has been over, and I explained that I am an empath. So I have been going through a lot spiritually, also because I have people. I don't know if it's people, person, or a thing. I don't know, entity, whatever. But I am working through it. It's getting much better. I've had a lot of headaches and things like that, and I'm finally getting to the point where I can, function. I don't do a lot of over the counter, so I try to let it go naturally and just change diet and drink more fluids, stay hydrated, and things like that. But anyhow, yeah, so the relationship has become more topsy turvy. Emotions are rising high. She wants to do a lot of things that I just can't deal with spiritually. I would be a contradict. Well, what's the word? I would be a fraud. I would be a hypocrite. Is the word I'm looking for. If I was to condone the foolishness that she wants me to join, and I just told her that, I can't, you have to go. I can't deal with this. She's running away from the place. She's not following instruction. She blames me, of course, for all the mental health situations with me letting her go to facilities. I thought I was helping my child. She's blaming me. Like I said, I'm picking up the mess from the things that happened with her and her father. Her father is now deceased. He was murdered. And so we've been going through a lot. So I have been suffering in silence for a while, since I want to say since COVID time, with her, with me now noticing the signs of mental health at that time. And so she refused medication, she refused treatment, she refuses therapy. So what is a parent to do? And so anyhow, I just wanted to bring that up and say that that's what's my absence. I've been battling with that a lot, and so this is keeping me absent from, if there's anyone that really listens or watches me in, as for inspiration, or does feel resonated with my spiritual messages. So I just wanted to put that out there because I am human. I am not ashamed of my journey. I am still going through and healing my traumas, my inner child, and things of that nature. Anyhow, so I just wanted to come to you guys on a serious tip, a little chit chat, as far as I feel like we're friends, and I feel that I can share with you guys. I've been doing this for a while, and I don't feel anyway like some people been getting like little messages here and there, like, oh, she doesn't have a lot of following, and then I'm not worried about that, because if I had 397 people in front of me, that's a big crowd. So I feel like I'm very blessed to still have a following, I'm not looking for certain accolades. I just want to bond with people that are like-minded or appreciate me as a person on this platform. So that's what I'm worried about, you know what I mean? Touching people, making a change. I do apologize for my absenteeism, but as I said, a lot of emotions have been going on in my household, and I had to get rid of it. I felt like there was a dark cloud trying to enter my sunshine. My light was getting dark, right? So, but anyhow, let's get back to you guys. So I really just wanted to say that the rising of your spirit. So let's take a breath, right? Let the atmosphere shift. I don't know if you've seen that shift of the sunshine come in as I was telling you the story got brighter. I don't know if you noticed that, because I was very melancholy, and then now I felt this shift as well as I was telling you the story, because I am sad. Moms always want to have good relationships with their babies, but like I said, you make your children, you don't make their minds, and so sometimes this is what happens. So I also feel that whoever people are going to always doubt you and talk about what you're doing and what you're not doing and how you could do it and all that stuff. I'm just going to tell you, shut that noise out. I shut it out as well. I'm not concerned, because I have to walk this journey. Work our journey alone, unless you have that beautiful partner and you're doing it together, which is grand. And I encourage that once it's very healthy for both of you. All right, so you're going to take a breath and let the atmosphere shift. Okay, and I just want to say today I speak to the part of you that refuses to die. That part of you that has you stretched out, tested. Sorry, my grandson. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to hurry up and make it short, and then so I feel like tested, you're being, broken open, and still rises with fire in its eyes. You have walked through seasons that tried to silence your spirit, but your soul kept humming its ancient song. I feel that you're not here by accident. Okay, I feel that I am on a journey that is destined for me. I've had this calling for a long periodically time, and I just wanted to talk about that. I feel that you've walked through seasons that tried to silence your spirit, but your soul kept humming. Your soul kept humming. Your soul kept on humming, okay? And because the divine placed a calling inside of you that cannot be erased. And people are trying to make you fade out, and you're not going to fade out. Okay, this is work-life balance, this is relationships, your family dynamic. There were moments where your life felt heavy, when the path felt unclear, right? And we've all been there, where we felt unclear on what we need to do next, what is happening, God, speak to me. Jesus, consciousness coming through you, that's part of your DNA. You're always questioning, we're always curious, correct? And so I feel like the moments when life felt heavy, right, and people you trusted could not carry the weight of your truth. But even in those moments, something in you kept going. Something in you kept believing. Something in you was prepared. Like, I'm not done. I'm going to keep going. There's the subconscious, that little voice in your head that's like, I'm going to keep going. Okay? I don't know what you thought this was. All right? And your spirit is just entering a new chapter, shaped by clarity, courage. That's my favorite word, if you noticed. shaped by clarity, courage, and just divine timing. I feel like the spirit guides us here. I feel like there's an awakening and it's a shift in the world too. As far as we go, a lot of people have been tuning in because like I said, it is a spirit taking world. With everything we do, and your intuitions are getting more sharpening. The storms you survive were not punishments. Okay, so everything you've been through is a life learned lesson. All right, and as you're strengthening your voice as well, you're awakening your power. You have been forged in the spiritual fire. When I say forged, like it had to happen. So you were pushed, in a divine way. Okay, that's the word I was using. Maybe I should have said pushed, encouraged instead of forged. But now you stand as a man or a woman who knows exactly who you are. Do you know who you are? That's what I've been hearing a lot. Do you know who you are? Okay? And you carry the wisdom that can be taught. This is something I've noticed that I've been feeling in my spirit. None of this stuff is orchestrated. None of this is rehearsed. This is something that comes within. Okay, and you need to stop hiding. You can't be intimidated at all. And that's my main message. It's like when I start, I always say you cannot be intimidated. Excuse me, my grandson. You carry the grace that your light radiates so brightly that people give you the evil eye sometimes because they're just like, why is this person happy? Why is this person, are they fake? Are they pretending, in a way? I feel that's what's happening here. And but you are ordained. Your presence is not ordinary. Okay? So I feel like the divine has gone ahead of you and starting to open doors. Have you been feeling your hand itching? I don't know if you feel like your right hand itching or your right foot has been itching. Those are good signs for new beginnings and money coming. Your opportunities. Have you been looking for work? Have you been getting options more than usual? Where you're like, wow, I didn't feel like this was happening, but it's happening. Have you found yourself challenging your thoughts, challenging or writing down more goals and seeing those things coming true? Have you read any of your journals to see? Excuse me, my grandson is very charged, very excited. Do you feel that your spirit is being prepared for blessings? And I feel that's what I've been getting in my spirit. Pardon. So today I feel like you're matching your growth and not your past. So I don't know if you want to review those things. I know I'm a stranger. You don't have to make a comment, but if you resonate with that, just go back to the archives. Even if you don't write down, just go back to your memories. If you've been here on the channel, with my topsy-turvy spiritual roller coaster hair, if you will. But if you lift your head, okay, straighten your crown. Ladies, straighten your head wrap. Stand in the fullness of your identity, okay? You are chosen, okay? If you don't feel that way. And don't compare yourself to anyone. You're rising in a version of yourself that your past, definitely couldn't get to that point of comparison. You know, don't even think about it. You are so totally a different person. This is a season of spiritual expansion, okay? That's what I feel. Spiritual expansion, um, a breakthrough in your season as well when it comes to uh, who you are. You're in conviction. Um, this is very intense. Nothing can stop what God already has in motion. You know that, right? There's gonna be wickedness. There's gonna be people sending blockages. There's gonna be evil eye. Excuse me. There's gonna be people that are always coming for to question you. Excuse me, I had to take a drink because I always feel the attack on my throat chakra. Um, you just have to walk forward with more confidence. You have to walk forward with intention, okay? You have to walk forward knowing that everything you prayed for, that you cried for, that you healed for, that you fought for is already on the way. But you have to know that God has already set it in motion. And that's the message. Okay? So thank you. Peace, love, and light. And abundance to the family. Peace to the spiritual beings, the light workers, the Reiki healers. Just bear with me. As I said, I am also going through with lifing. Okay? And just be blessed on your journey. Thank you. See you later. Peace. Peace and blessings.